This isn't a once upon a time happily ever after story, or right before bed tuck you in type of fairy tale. It's more like a hold on to your hat, for the strong winds may blow you away, and if you don't listen carefully, this may be you one day. I met a little girl once. Her pleasantness was what intrigued me most. Thick curly pigtails that fell down her back and a smile, God, a smile so electrifying it could cause a heart attack. She was about 6 years old and convinced she was a star. Told me her name meant princess, so that's what she'd pretend to be until she grew up and got married. Then she transformed into a queen, said her heritage strong from a long line of royalty. Surprised, not sure if this could really be. So young, beautiful, and in tune with her past. Flashbacks of my little sister crashing plates in my ear. How I'd hoped that like this little girl, she could have been so far beyond her years. Then reality kicked in and I snapped out of my days. Took one more glance at this girl and realized her eyes were glazed. She too took a moment to visit her own maze. Lost in a labyrinth of her own subconscious thoughts, distraught. And I couldn't help but wonder just what she'd been through. Her sweet innocence, so full of God-given life, what stripes could she know? Only 6 years old, she had so much time left to grow. Then, restored from the secrets locked in her mind, she asked me a question, and if I could, I would have declined. She said, "This life, it's so painful. Could you teach me one thing, just anything at all, to help me feel less of a sting?" And feeling like this was a test and desperately wanting to pass, I took a moment to reflect and revisit my past. At last, my mouth opened and the words that poured out. You were more than a child. You were more than a lost soul trapped in the body of a little girl. You're a child searching for your purpose in this world, so hold on to your youth and allow your dreams to flow. You never know what obstacles are set up to make you grow. Furthermore, keep pushing forward. It's never your last step, just a preparation for what's next to come. Hold on to your youth because time will make you older. Be careful who you love because pain can make you colder, and in the end, remember that you're beautiful with no doubt. Allow your smile to shine through and you can never fall into a drought. Then, allowing my words to resonate, she looked up at me and smiled. Said, "Thank you, ma'am, I think I understand," hopped on her bike and rode away. Before she turned the corner, she looked back just to be sure I was real. That night I found myself praying again. I thought I had lost my faith. I'm just thankful for the opportunity to have met a little girl named Grace. Voices!
All right.
All right.